going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent, and a whole bunch of you guys reached out, and one of the really common questions for those searching in the South Austin area is there really is very little in terms of new construction here. Most of this area was built in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and Messenger Village, where we are today, is a really popular one. I've been down here countless times to show these homes because the location here, being right off of Slaughter and Manchac, offers a lot of value in terms of location for a new build community where there basically aren't any to choose from. So on this video, we're gonna give you a real sense of what it's actually like to live here. If you're looking into South Austin, you're looking into the right place for you and your family, this is definitely one worth checking out, and I'm gonna show you all of the reasons why. Now, just as an intro to Messenger Village, we are located South Austin, that area right between Mopac, 35 and 290 to the north of us, and kind of towards the south end of the area. Now, because of that, this is kind of the really trendy, cool part of town. A lot of people love to be here because almost walking distance from here is places like Moon Tower Saloon. Play volleyball, they've got leagues there, they do live music all the time. It's a really fun brewery with food trucks. Fun spot to be. You've got places like Praxis Coffee around the corner. You've got all of the really amazing restaurants that come in South Austin. Like, it's the very trendy, kind of cool place to be. And this community is basically the only one, at least in this price range, that exists in this area, making all of these things super accessible. It's also 5 minutes to everything. Your HEB grocery store just down the road, your Chick-fil-A, your Best Buy, your Target, your Walmart, all of those things are really, really close to here, making this location pretty darn unbeatable, to be honest. Now, with that comes a couple of little quirks. The biggest one is, if you've done some research online, you may see that these are all condos. Now, this is getting into some Texas isms that have to do with the way that the legal structure works, but this land was zoned for multifamily homes. Now, I don't know if you'd call this a loophole or not, but if you call these condos, so if the lot size is small enough, the roads are private, as you can kind of see out the window right now, these are all fire lanes. So if the roads are private, if the lot's small enough, these are fully detached. You do actually own your land and you own the structure. So it's not like your typical downtown condo. Effectively, it lives exactly like a single family home, but it's not. They're a little bit more dense, and so you can get away with it. Now, developers do that because the demand for single family detached homes is a little bit higher than condos. You can move here living like a single family home. It's all gonna operate like a single family home. Basically, it's a condo by definition only. So don't let that turn you off. But I really do think this offers a really cool product because they're a little bit tighter together. You've got a smaller yard in most cases, although a lot of these have really generous backyards. It's not like you're giving that up to be here, but it's a little bit more of a lock and leave, simple lifestyle. If you want to be close to the things to do, but not have to deal with the upkeep of a huge yard, you know, big trees, those kind of things, this is a really cool spot for you. And again, MileStone is actually still building new construction homes down here. So you're going to have all the warranties that come with new construction. You're going to have those fit and finish, the structural warranties, all of that will convey. Even on a resale, most of these are still under the structural warranty. So you've got really nothing to worry about, which is always a really nice perk, especially for relocation folks who want to come in here and get to know people and find friends, not have to worry about maintaining an older home like most of the homes around here. Now, one quirk that does come with it, you can see over my shoulder. Because all the roads are private, because they are fire lanes, parking is the #1 con of this neighborhood. Like I mentioned in the intro, I have shown down here several times, parking is the #1 complaint. Parking is a little bit harder. So if you're buying a house here hoping to host, obviously these homes all have 2-car garages and they all have a driveway that you can park 2 cars on, but you cannot park on the street because they are all fire lanes. So that's just something to be aware of. If that's a deal breaker for you, there's some other communities that I know around the area. Reach out. I can help guide you towards some of those. But again, if you're looking for something simple, there is parking available. There is guest parking around here. So it's not like it's impossible. Don't let it completely turn you off of this area. Now, because of the smaller lots, most of the homes in here are going to be pretty similar in terms of square feet, but there are quite a few different layouts, and there are really cool ways to get a slightly smaller square foot home, but have have 2-story ceilings, for example, in your living room. But generally speaking, homes here running from 1,900 to 2,400 square feet with a few different variations in terms of bedroom and bathroom count. So there kind of is something for everybody, assuming you're looking for the space that's going to be beyond your normal, condo, townhome rental, but you're looking for a little bit more space with a home you actually own. And homes in here range from a super reasonable, like high 400,000s, all the way to just over 5. And of course that becomes before the builder incentives. One little note on builder incentives. Since this one is almost built out, there's a chance that by the time you're watching this, it might be completely sold out. There aren't that many homes remaining here for sale. But even on a resale home, we can negotiate a lot of those incentives. So don't let it turn you off if the builder is not still offering homes in here. However, you really do get a lot of value for your money, especially once you factor in the location, just being so close to everything. Now, talking some numbers. At the time of recording this video, the tax rate here is 1.8%. That fluctuates every year just a little bit, but generally speaking, they almost always only go down. So that's definitely a good thing. And this is a lower tax area part of town. Where I live is 2.6%, just to give you a point of reference. So this is pretty nice. Other thing too, again, this is a condo association, so these roads are private. They maintain all the common grounds and such. They're not public roads. What that does mean is HOA fee here is a little bit higher than some. Now you don't get any amenities other than some of the walking paths, some of the dog areas, but it is $150 a month. So it's absolutely not crazy and nothing like some of your downtown condo fees or some of the fees that you'll pay in big West or East Coast cities. So that's super easy and convenient as well. And again, you're getting the location for it. So in a lot of ways, that's worth the trade-off. Having that lower tax rate, a little bit higher HOA is a trade worth making. Now, again, too, because of the price range, you can be under 500,000 here for a very nice, almost new home. Really makes it almost unbeatable. There's not very much to compare it to west of Austin. So if you're looking into this neighborhood, if you're looking into Messenger Village, if you're looking around South Austin, trying to find the right place for you, I hope this video was helpful for you, giving you a little bit of info about Messenger Village. And if you're looking for a real estate agent to work for you, to help find you the right house at the right price in the right community for you and your family, I would love to be that resource for you. Reach out to me directly. My personal contact details are on the screen and down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.